If you want to make your artwork look like it naturally belongs inside a scene, one of the best tools in Photoshop is Perspective Warp. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Perspective Warp step by step, so you can match angles, bend artwork into place, and create a realistic final composite much faster. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, you need to prep your canvas properly. Open your main background image in Photoshop, then paste your artwork into that same document, so both images are on the same canvas. This is important because Perspective Warp works best when everything you need is already in one file. Once your artwork is in place, go to the Layers panel, right-click the artwork layer, and choose Convert to Smart Object. Turning it into a smart object gives you more flexibility and helps preserve quality while you warp and adjust it. Before you start transforming anything, it's also a great idea to make a backup. Press Ctrl+J on Windows or Command+J on Mac to duplicate the layer. That way, if you ever want to compare versions or undo your changes without starting over, you'll have a copy ready to go. This is a simple step, but it can save you a lot of time. Now that your layer is ready, it's time to draw the grid. Go up to the menu bar, click Edit, and then choose Perspective Warp. Photoshop will enter a special mode where you can define the perspective of your object. Click and drag to draw a grid over your artwork layer. Try to place the grid so it covers the full object you want to warp. Once the grid appears, drag the 4 corner pins until the grid perfectly encloses the borders of your artwork. The more accurately you place these corners, the better the final result will look. Take your time here and line it up as closely as possible with the edges of the image. This step creates the foundation for the entire warp process, so precision matters. After the grid is in place, you'll move into warp mode. In the top left options bar, click the warp button. This changes the way Photoshop lets you manipulate the grid. Now you can click and drag the corner pins outward or inward to stretch, tilt, or reshape the artwork so it matches the perspective of your background image. The goal is to make the object feel like it's sitting in the same space as everything else in the scene. If the surface in your background is angled, slanted, or viewed from the side, use the corner pins to match those lines as closely as you can. Keep an eye on the edges and make sure the artwork lines up naturally with the environment. Small adjustments can make a big difference, so don't be afraid to nudge things little by little until it looks right. When you're happy with the perspective, press Enter to lock it in. That applies the warp and confirms the transformation. If the object still needs to be positioned more precisely, you can make one final adjustment. Press Ctrl+T on Windows or Command+T on Mac to bring up Free Transform, then scale or move the warped artwork exactly where you want it on the screen. This final placement step helps you fine-tune the composition and make everything feel balanced. Once it's lined up perfectly, hit Enter one last time to finish. And that's it. You've now learned how to use Perspective Warp in Photoshop to match artwork to your background and create a much more realistic composite. It's a powerful technique for mock-ups, signage, screens, posters, and any design where perspective really matters. If this tutorial helped you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Photoshop tips, tricks, and step-by-step tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.